guys see when you're fly fishing, I'm gonna show you this. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna show us. We tie our flies out of turkey feathers. But that is a turkey feather that one of our guys got last Monday. So, and the good thing is there's a huge population of turkeys, so we don't have to worry about taking too many. But let me show you guys some more we're waiting on this one. An insect. See that? Oh, you see that? So, so what happens is if you look at it like this, as we cast that out there and you lay it on top of the water, it's going to be floating down like this. So you can see what the fish sees. Really what the fish sees, it sees that silhouette of the wings, and that hair is actually the body. So what we do is, the way we make these are, we take feathers, some turkey feathers, sometimes, most of them are rooster feathers, but we tie these. As a matter of fact, we got time, I may get one of my guys teach them how to tie a fly. But we tie flies out of different feathers. So, you see, look real close, you see that body right there? That is actually inside one of the small turkey feathers, the quill, the hard quill. You strip all those feathers off that quill, and that's what you wrap that with. Okay? So anyway, that's just a little bit about, so with fly fishing, and I'm sure you guys have learned this in science, there's actually a lot of science in fly fishing. Actually, I don't know where I got this out. Because, there's, how many stages of an insect are there, you know? I just said 4. What are they?
Larva.
What's the first one?
Oh, egg.
Egg.
Larva.
Close, that's close, that's the larva. Nymph. And then that's it. All right, these guys are on top of it. So when we as fly, let me show you something. Hold this for me. It's got a hook in it. So we as fly fishermen, and you guys will be fly fishing, what we imitate is the life cycle of an insect. So sometimes, depending on the time of year, we will use hold your hand out over here. We'll use that. All right. Sometimes we will use.
Okay, yeah, that's one of them we got for
Let's see here. I'm going to do some small one. Sometimes we will use that.
Oh, I see the stage. They all look like.
All right, yours right there. Now, let me try and get this up here. Now, the other phase, and I don't have one so tiny, but you know what that is. So, as fly fishermen, not only are we enjoying the sport of fishing, there's a lot of entomology, which is the science of insects involved. So, when an adult fly is flying around, and you'll see them, you may see some Friday when you're fishing, you'll see them landing on top of the water. What they're doing is they're laying an egg. So every time they hit the water, they actually lay an egg. Boom! It goes down, and it actually attaches itself to the bottom of the stream. The stream's covered with rocks, so it attaches itself. So inside that egg, then you know what grows there? The larva, as you said. So from a larva, that's the larva, and then like you said, hold your hand out here. You see how the larva starts turning into a nymph stage, and you see where it's sort of sprouting its wings. So it'll grow those wings, and then from there, as it reaches an adult, it hatches, it grows into that stage, and then from there, it leaves the water, rises to the top of the water, literally opens its wings, and dries them out, flies off. So of all the things you never thought how important science was in regards to fishing, right? Now, that's part of an insect. Let James put that back, and I'm going to show you guys. It should be right over here, James. Right here, buddy. Now, as we're still, the other thing we fish with, because these are insects, what else do fish eat?
Worms.
Worms. All right, stop right there. Worms.
And it has a little thing.
Yeah, all right, you see the ribbed body?
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing as fly fishing. We're imitating what a fish eats. What else does fish eat?
Insects.
Hey, brother.
Rarely veggies.
Yeah, not much veggies. Now, carp do, but that.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, carp fishing with flounders is getting real popular, and a lot of guys are tying little things that look like algae and so on. Yes, sir. Frog eggs. How about frogs?
Yeah, frog.
How about minnows?
What's your name?
Minnows. Right here. Now, you mentioned frogs.
Oh, wow.
You lay that on top. It's got a big hook. Be careful. When this gets wet, that sort of slithers down, and see these two main feathers on each side. It separates, and you cast it out there, and you bring it back. It looks like a frog going. So we catch a lot of big fish on frogs. Now minnows. You said minnows, and you were absolutely correct. All of these, believe it or not, in the water look like a minnow. Matter of fact, I was just telling your father that tomorrow my wife and I are going down to Charleston where your grandmother lives, and I'm taking some of these. It's called a clouser. And that, when you get it wet, it slithers down and it looks like a minnow coming through the water. So we'll throw it out there. All of these right through here really look like a minnow in the water, different colors. Because what happens when that gets wet, it sort of slithers down. That's right. And it looks like a minnow coming through the water. Have you ever heard of a trout eating a mouse?
Yes.
Have you? I want to show you some. You're right. I want to show you some pictures in a minute. But look at this.
Wow. Oh my god.
Hold that. I want to come over here. I want to show you guys something.
Oh my gosh. I can't get it. That's crazy.
Crazy is a good word. I hope they're in this book. Because when trout get real big, that is sort of nasty, isn't it? But you see that trout was actually about this long.
Oh,
And he was caught over on a river about an hour from here, and the guy was going to eat him, so he started cleaning him, and you see what was in him. So we're like, interesting. So what we would do, we started making some mouse flies like that. And but anyway, late in the evening, for some, and don't ask me why that many mice were in the water at one time. I don't know. Maybe somebody was cultivating their farm and pushed them in. So anyway, that's something else that's sometimes.